Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Blue Archive. In the last part, we started off a new chapter in the Eden Treaty saga. We were dealing with the aftermath of what happened with the Eden Treaty when people are demanding for Mika's judgments, and the Arius squad is in a bit of a pickle. They swallowed their pride and asked us to help rescue Atsuko, who is being used for some sort of ritual. We went to save her, but then we got abruptly interrupted by the sudden appearance of Mika, who seems to believe that the Arius squad is the source of all of her woes. So, I believe this is a short update. I think there's only like 5 episodes that they brought in with this update. That's not what I wanted. So I guess there's 3 parts to this chapter. That's definitely not what I wanted. So, this might be a short part. Well, as short as can be. Now, I've also been taking the time to do the missions that I've neglected to do. I think I haven't done the missions at all. I think I've been neglecting the missions ever since I started actually doing recordings of this game. I was like on mission 13 yesterday morning, so I literally played this all day yesterday, and I'm still working on mission 18. I think mission 18 is the highest that we've got so far, so I'm working on that. I got lots of gems in the process. I think I had like 53 or 54,000 yesterday. Now I got 61,000. I'm on my way. I'm saving up for the next banners to come out, next summer banners that are coming out, which don't come out until I think February or March. So I still got a couple months to save. All right, let's do this. Pursuers. Turn that fan off. The chaser. Wait, didn't I see the pursuers? Or did I? Whatever. Misono Mika. That's my name. I guess you remember me, huh? What'd you think of my entrance? That look was going for cool, vengeful villainous. How much you miss me, old friend? Why the long face? You look like you're looking at a witch or something. You did appear out of nowhere after apparently breaking out of prison. I guess I did. I just wanted to see my gals. I mean, we do have a teensy bit of unfinished business to handle, don't we, Sorry? Where is Sensei? Sensei was following close behind. No more than a few minutes. Are you wondering how I knew you were here? I was paying attention, you know. Watching your methodologies again and again. Did you dismiss me that easily? Yeah, where did the Sensei go? I thought we were with them. How long until the passage closes? About 28 minutes. We fight now, we both lose and don't reach the entrance in time. We're gonna lose? We've been on the run for days. Everyone's exhausted. Tactical advantages are what's getting us through right now, not brute force. Sensei's command has gotten us through to this point. Misono Mika is the main muscle behind the tea party. A fighter for raw strength is exactly what she wants. You sure thought I was stupid, huh? But I figured you out in a snap. I'm the one who started the coup, if you recall. I know all your key rendezvous points and meeting places. I totally forgive you for not knowing this, but I'm kind of a big deal. But of course you didn't know. You thought I was a fool you lied to, manipulate, take advantage of. Our best option is to retreat and regroup. No, we'll lose our only opportunity to get to Arius. We could distract her until Sensei gets here. Where the fuck did we go? Hello? Are you seriously ignoring me? That's like so rude. Don't you remember the good old days of conspiracy and betrayal? Oh, to punish you bullies. She's already there. Scatter, don't fight head to head. Where the fuck did we go? How did we lose them? Where are we? Squad said they would handle the front, but I can't reach them. That is just shooting sounds. How is she so strong? Fast! Ugh. Uh-oh. Yeah. This is the infamous Arius squad. This is it. Were you always this bad? A dummy would put up a better fight. Is it because you have lots of boo-boos? Hilarious! Uh-oh. Huh? Where's the girl who never talks? With the weird mask? That's okay, I'll hunt her down after I'm done here. What's wrong, sorry? I'm an open target. Shoot me. Did you run out of bullets? Damn it. Misaki! Uh-oh. Oh, so now you guys get all buddy-buddy. I thought heartless Arius idiots only cared about their stupid missions. I'm not a fan of you having friends at all, but relationships are important. You know what? I used to have someone I cared about like that. Seiya? Remember trying to kill her? Don't get me wrong, you have no idea how many times I wanted to slap her right across the face. Seiya really gets under my skin. But you know, if she gets hurt, I get so anxious that's the only thing I can think about. So imagine when I heard Seiya died. I went absolutely nuts, so crazy. Feelings can be so silly. Even if I hated her and wanted her to make her suffer sometimes, she was precious to me. I didn't want her to die. I didn't want to be a murderer. But none of that matters anymore. Oh jeez. Did she shoot? Oh god. I told you to teach her a lesson, not to start her halo, didn't I? Well, I guess you can't say I'm completely faultless. I did kind of ruin everything. But you see, I realized something. God, she's lost her mind. Because of this incident, I've lost everything. The academy, my friends, my home, my memories, my problems with Sensei. Go back to normal? Second chances? Ha! What a silly little fantasy I had. There's no such thing as going back now. I want you to suffer, squad. Sorry. I'll make you feel my pain. You'll learn my loss, my suffering, my heartache. It's only fair. Oh boy. Stop it, Mika! Sensei? Sensei. Mika, what are you doing here? So... I don't understand. Why? Sensei, why are you a squad? This wasn't supposed to happen. I didn't think Sensei would be here. I didn't want you to have to witness this. Uh-oh. This way! Mr. Mika's on scene. Fire at will! Mika! Arius is on her tail, Sensei. We have to leave her. Mika, go back to Trinity. I'll explain everything. Wait. I'll wait at Trinity. I'll be there, I promise. That way! Squad sighting confirmed. The passage is gonna close, so hurry! Run! Run! It's amazing that Cynthia's able to dodge all these bullets and explosions. We're alive. Barely made it. Needed a bit more distance between us. Let's go. You're right. Sensei, please stay close. The path is complicated from here. And there's no signal either. So if you get lost, you'll be lost forever and ever and ever. Well, that's comforting. I'm hoping to avoid that outcome. Arius is this way. Ugh. Mika. Did she escape prison to take revenge on Squad? Is everything okay at Trinity? No, it's not. They've escaped into the catacombs. Do we follow? We can still make it. Give chase! Owie, owie, ow! Mr. Mika? Oh, reinforcements. Mr. Mika, You used this to support our cause. Please leave this place immediately. And yet you shot her. Like, what the fuck? I'm sorry, I think I misheard. Do you think you can force me out? With this view? Did you think you had the advantage because I'm alone? You really can't fix stupid. Where did Squad go? Were you buying them time? No, we've been pursuing Squad since the Eden Tree incident. Huh? Squad betrayed Arius and attempted to run away. We've been tasked with erasing them. No way. Betrayed and ran away? This gets funnier and funnier. They betrayed their own school? How come? I see. Is this your big finale, sorry? I guess that's what happens when a hunting dog loses its target, huh? I'm beginning to understand. And Sensei? Sensei, you're taking a risk to help someone in crisis again. Oh jeez. I'm beginning to understand. Stand down, Mika. This can be forgotten if you leave now. Report! The shells teach us accompanying Squad! What? We must report this to her immediately. Have you been listening to at all? Squad is mine. Don't touch my things. Do you know what happens to people who go after things that don't belong to them? I'll teach you as many times as you need. Fire! Fire now! Oh, she's unfazed. Oh. Psycho eyes! She's psycho. Oh boy. She's lost her fucking mind. So at her order, Matsuko was taken to the Arius District's Basilica. That's everything we know. Oh, jeez. You went to Arius District with Sensei to save your friend? Look at that. Huh. Why is Sensei always on brand? But... Still. That won't stop me from taking my revenge. They're all going to hate me, won't they? Maybe even Sensei. But I can't stop. I just won't. I won't forgive the Arius Squad for what they did to me. I don't care what kind of monster I have to become to exact my revenge. So don't get in my way, Sensei. Oh boy. Ooh, loud. All clear. Come up. I was right. It's not guarded. Not a soul in sight. Is this the Arius District? Once upon a time, it's now just an old abandoned area. The actual... Oh god. You ever get that feeling in the back of your throat where you feel like you have a lump of iron and you swallow it? It's not... It is not a good feeling. Oh god. Oh. Jeez, I don't know where that came from. The actual district is farther. We have to approach carefully. She's waiting for us. This was a training ground once. A training ground? It was a historical site actually, but it was converted to a training ground after the Civil War ended. There was a Civil War? 10 years ago, the Arius District was divided in two and war ensued. Any Arius student could tell you. Did that pique your interest, Sensei? It's not as exciting as you think, and has nothing to do with our current mission. I still want to know. I remember this place. I met Azusa for the first time here. I think it was shooting training. Some kid was getting beat for disobeying orders. No one said anything, just watched in fear. But she kept standing back up, no matter what the teacher did. I remember crying because I thought her hair was gonna be destroyed. Then Leader came running up. We don't have the luxury of reminiscing right now. What's the plan, Leader? We may have Sensei on our side, but we can't fight the entire school. How should we proceed? Who's calling me? Really? Phone calls. Leader? Oh, she's down! I mean, she was exhausted. Sorry! Wow, leader! She has a fever. She's been toughing it out this whole time. This whole time? Where could she have gone sick? I expect she's been sick this whole time. She's injured and has been on the run for 4 days straight. Her body's finally catching up. Can we do anything to help her? Where the fuck did we get a fever reducer? Sensei's pocket is magical! There was medicine in it. You're well prepared. Why the hell do we have fever reducer? Why is it even called fever reducer? I got it from the magical place called the convenience store. No one usually carries cold or fever medicine on their person, you know? I also have a digestive medicine, cat treats, and chocolate bar. I knew it. Adults are so scary. What a relief. Here, leader, this will help. Leader is really suffering. We'll rest for here for now. There's no other choice. Do you want me to keep watch? We'll take shifts. You need to rest too, Hiyori. I'll go first. Sensei, you should rest as well. Thanks, Misaki. Wake me if anything happens. You're the best, Misaki. I sat in a corner and fell asleep quickly. Oh, it's Seiya. Sensei? Finally! Can you hear me? If you can hear my voice, please. I'm trapped in an in-between. Neither dream nor reality. I don't know when I'll be able to escape. I don't have much time. Listen carefully. I made a mistake. I found Gematria in the dream and eavesdropped on their meeting. These... I don't remember meeting this guy. I still don't remember. Beatrice, who's ruling the Arius district, was trying to hold some kind of ritual in the Arius Basilica. The end. Kavotos' end will come with the conclusion of the ceremony. I don't know exactly what she's doing, but clearly the end result will be our demise. She seems to be trying to summon some kind of being into Kavotos. I'm not sure. But I was overpowered by Beatrice in a lucid dream and encountered some sort of being from beyond my own consciousness. The exposure was too much, and my body began breaking down. And I hurt Mika. I was so frightened, having confirmed that my visions were indeed Kavotos' future. I lashed out at her, blamed her, and then she had to watch as my body began to fail. Every route I take, I always hurt her. Mika will blame herself and do something she'll regret. I know her. She already has. I don't know about the regret part, but if Beatrice is successful, she'll bring about the downfall of Kavotos. Natsuko of the Arius squad will be sacrificed for the ritual. Trapped in this in-between, there's nothing I can do. All I can do is hope you hear my pleas. And Sensei, please be careful. Beatrice wants you dead. Sensei, you must understand you alone cannot solve all of this. You've done so much for each of us. Now allow us to shoulder some of the burden. I'm going to get out of here somehow, alert Nagisa and the others, and get Mika back. It'll be my turn to apologize. So Sensei, if you hear my voice, please. Run, Sensei. You have to get as far away from the Arius district. Otherwise, you'll... Oh boy. Saya. Mika. Sensei? Sorry to wake you. Did you have a bad dream? We're used to it, but it's not easy to sleep in an environment like this. Something like a dream. How's the situation? I've been keeping a close eye on Leader's condition. Her fever's gone down, but she's still resting. We can't dawdle much longer. It's still quiet, but we should leave in the next 30 minutes. 30 minutes. Yes, is something wrong? Can you tell me the rest of your story? I want to hear about your story. Huh? That's... Why so much interest? We were Shell's enemy. It's not a pleasant story. Fine, I guess. We have time anyways. This place looks fucking lovely. Look at this. My first memory is Madam declaring that the Civil War was finally over. We were too young to understand. We didn't know about a Civil War or even who Madam was. She declared herself the new Student Council President and owner and ruler of Arius. She wasted no time imparting her teachings on the Arius Academy. All is in vain. Life is ultimately empty. Her philosophies, combat skills, anger and hatred, she taught us all of it to mold us into a perfect army. She also taught us that the source of our suffering was Trinity, that Gehenna would never deign to coexist with us. Brainwashed! She brainwashed everybody! She looks like that kind of person that would do that. Madam drilled the hate into us, teaching us what it was to kill, turning us into murderers. And she made us believe murderers like us who would never be accepted at another school. She was our master. She told us that she was a grown-up and who taught the truth of the world, that we must follow and respect her. She was an adult. We didn't know anything but to accept her teachings. And that's kind of how it is, unfortunately. Anyone who rebelled was punished ruthlessly like Azusa and Hime. By the way, if you hear a dog barking in the background, I'm sorry. I can't do anything about that right now. Sensei? Why do you look so scary? Did we do something wrong? I never promised a pleasant story. Your story made Sensei mad, Misaki. I'm sorry. I was wondering why you call Atsuko Hime. Why we call her Hime? Well, because she's Hime, I guess? Hime has always been Hime to us. Is that her real name? A direct descendant of the previous Arius Student Council President. So kind of like a princess. The presidency was once passed down through families, so she would have been the Student Council President of the Arius Satellite School. On the other hand, the leader, Hiyori, and I were petty thieves living in the slums since childhood, though it was always Leader dragging us around. Now, I can remember Hime's pretty dresses. She looks so graceful compared to us. Leader and I always admired her. Misaki didn't seem to care either way, though. It wasn't that exactly. I just saw no reason to express it. Really? All this time? Hime is kind before all else. She held out her hand to a gloomy child like me. When she took off her mask, her smile warned me. Atsuko is precious to me too. When the Civil War ended, I learned that the Madam had planned on sacrificing Hime. We didn't really understand. We only knew how to blindly accept what was handed to us. It seemed natural that the person we admired the most would be given such an honor. But Leader didn't accept it. She stole Hime away and brought her back to us. I didn't even know something like that could be done. I think Leader must have made a deal with her. Man would never have handed Hime over. I could change Hime's fate if I just faithfully carried out her orders. She said I could save not only Hime, but others too. So Hime hid her face and voice and started to undergo rigorous training with us. Leader taught all of us. Me, Hiyori, and Hime and Azusa, who joined us later. Looking back, those were hard times. I still have nightmares about it. Leader was almost as scary as the adults. Then we were named Squad and utilized to carry out many missions for Arius. But we couldn't complete this final mission and Hime was taken. We became traitors, joined forces with Sensei, who was our target in the first place, and then returned to Arius. It's a ludicrous situation. I enjoyed your story. Leader! You're up. Can you keep going? I can. Sorry to have inconvenienced all of you. I'm so relieved. I might cry. I don't know what to do. At least your fever's gone down. Remember, you're not fully recovered. Do not get frustrated. Don't get frustrated. You're not at 100%. So, what's the plan, leader? Go save Hime? No matter what. Our goal remains the same. We'll go to the Arius Basilica and rescue Hime. How will we infiltrate the Basilica? She knows we're here. I've considered that, so we're going through the Arius Satellite School's former institute. Former institute? It's in ruins! It's been falling apart for decades now! Why there? Hime once told me that when the council built the original Arius Academy building, they made an underground corridor between the Basilica and the Academy. Council built the Arius Academy? Do you not know? It was the St. Justina Council who supported Arius' exit from the Trinity Alliance. Those who were denounced to Arius most strongly spearheaded our exodus and reconstruction. The corridor is ancient history, so I doubt even she knows of it. We'll slip into the Basilica unnoticed if all goes well. Have you been there? Are you sure? I've only heard of it from Hime. We'll have to find it somehow. I don't like so many uncertainties in a plan. But what other choice do we have? There are too many students to try to bulldoze a way through. Right. I wouldn't normally agree to this, but we have Sensei's backup if things take a turn for the worse. It's our best option. Let's do it. Oh jeez, life really is suffering. The former institute isn't far from here, but don't blow our cover, or we'll miss our chance to save Hime. Affirmative. Let's go, squad! Somewhere in the Arius district. Oh, it's you. I've been cooped up eating cake rolls for too long. I'm already tired. At least I got to the Arius district. Step 1 complete. How the fuck did she get there? Who goes there? Aren't you Miss Sona Mika? I'm like a celebrity. Hi, great timing. Which way to the Basilica, please? You can just point me in the right direction. Intruder! I'll contact the main force. How rude of you! If you yell like that in the middle of the night, you might disturb someone's beauty sleep. Fire! Attack! It hurts. Darn, I knew it was gonna come to this. Throat chopped. Oh, this place is fucking run down. Look at this shit. Like something you'd see in like Resident Evil or something. All clear. Move up. Oh jeez, life really is suffering. Does it feel a little too quiet to anyone else? I've never seen it so abandoned. There's a number of unfamiliar things about this street. I felt off since we arrived. I may have been gone for a long time, but everything feels different. Like, has this area always had this crazy stuff? Cruise missiles installed everywhere, weapons for distribution everywhere you look. Come to think of it, don't you think the mimeses are really weird? We just accepted them without question. Whew. How long has Arius had that cruise missile? When did you gain control of those mysterious soldiers? Even a bomb capable of shattering halos. How is any of this possible? Enemy approaching. Hide. God damn it, phone call. Alright. Sorry about that. I now have a cat with me. Isn't that the council? Isn't the St. Justina Council? Why are they so scary looking? How can they be here since they canceled our contract? If you think about it, the objective during the Eden Tree plot was to secure the Mimesis ability. Hime did as the wooden doll in the cathedral basement told her to, just as she was instructed. With the council troops secured, our mission was to occupy the Trinity and Gehenna districts. But we lost to Shale. Yes, we failed at both securing the Mimesis ability and occupying the academies. But she'd already secured the Mimesis ability. Ew. Well, what was that? It's a screen of Ambrosis, a tactical weapon utilized during the Eden Treaty. It seemed to be some form of a mimesis. So that means, yes, perhaps she only needed one successful mimesis. Our real mission was to take Hime to the old cathedral and activate the mimesis. The Gehenna Eternity occupation. It must have been a distraction. It had nothing to do with saving Hime. Then what was the meaning of all this? All this pain? Whatever could it mean, little one? Oh, who's this? Uh-oh. We're surrounded? How did you... She knew this was our only way in. A+ for you, little Misaki. Madam, this is my territory. You can't so much as take a breath here without me knowing. Your childish plans were obvious from the start. Did you really think you could outsmart me, children? She rails like a magazine. Indeed, we've just been playing into her game. And yes, sorry, you were correct. From the beginning, your true mission was to bring royal blood to the royal cathedral and manifest the council. All I needed for you was for you to open the path to the Mimesis ability. Of course, Maestro doesn't like me treading on his supposed area of expertise much. Trinity and Gehenna were little flies that landed on my chessboard. I only used them as an excuse to fuel the deep-seated hate within your district. Made you little fools so very, very easy to control. In that sense, I suppose you actually did fulfill your mission. I couldn't have gotten the Mimesis ability without you. Not only that, you handed over the royal blood so nicely. What an obedient little child you are, Saori. I was only obedient to keep Hime safe. You lied to us. Yes, so tragic, so sad. Anyways, I have more important matters to attend to. God, she's a bitch. Oh, jeez. Saori's down. And we finally meet Ghost Sensei. How do you know who I am? Shale's educator, the beloved Sensei. Your reputation surely precedes you. I've anticipated this meeting for some time now. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Beatrice, a member of Gematria, but you may call me Madam. Can't say I'm pleased to meet you, Beatrice. You're the ruler of Arius. Insolence. Yes, I was the only one in Gematria who successfully established an estate. And look at how mine flourishes. Aren't you curious how I brought the entire student body under my control? I'll tell you my secrets for a few in return, of course. I don't care about your twisted methodologies. I already know how your type works. Oh, how disappointing. You see, despite the way I look, I had no special powers or abilities. I have at times wished for it. Mind control, brainwashing, It certainly could have saved me a considerable amount of time, but as adults must do things our way, as you well know. Hate, contempt, anger, disgust, such intense, all-encompassing emotions, but are laughably easy to manipulate. I do love the elegance of it. All I had to do was ignite the flame and watch my carefully laid out plans burn the world down. At least they would have before you intervened. But those silly little brats you're trying to so hard to save were already waging a civil war before I came along. Did you know that, Sensei? All that deep-seated rage, that boiling hatred against the world, I simply utilized it. I would hardly consider them poor, innocent little students. Of course, all those students you fervently protect are the same. Human nature is violent and selfish at its core. You need only turn your gaze at Trinity to understand. You witnessed it, Sensei. Their hatred, their cruelty. When you consider it that way, isn't there a beauty to my methods? All I do is reach my hand into the insatiable void of hate they already possess and rip it open further. And then I fill that hole with my own teachings until my voice is the only command they follow. And forcing them to commit heinous crimes under my command. The guilt they inherently suffer makes them latch onto me even harder. Is it my fault? Is it theirs? I too love watching them unravel. You see, I distort the very fabric of their reality. Their emotions are no longer their own. Their relationships with each other falling to the wayside has become the only lifeboat in the middle of a treacherous sea. Paradise is only paradise if it's exclusive, and in mine, adults dominate, exploit, and devour these unfortunate souls. The more hellish for them, the more comfortable this paradise becomes for me. Now, my dearest Sensei, why don't you run along and let me prey upon my loyal subjects in peace? God, she's a bitch! Forget about the royal blood. I've spent so much effort on her. You wouldn't want me wasted, would you? I promise you'll benefit from her sacrifice too. Aren't you at least be curious what the sacrifice of one insignificant student can achieve? I'll make a world built just for you. Don't you like the sound of that, Sensei? Come join me and I'll tell you everything about a new world and secrets about the world we currently live in. Kavotos is truly a marvel, a sublime tale of mystery and horror. And I can show you the truth behind all of it. Take my hand, Sensei. It's the last time you'll see it extended. Enough out of you! Oh. I'm not interested in your delusional, twisted dreams. I don't need a truth that demands innocent blood. They were right. You are resolute in your ways. If you're a far past online, I can only see you as my adversary. So, is this Eden Tree your paradise? A bumbling, idealistic world where love and friendship overcomes all? You're really no better than those naive children. You can't slap the word paradise onto something sold to them. As an adult, you should be teaching the truth. Paradise is the origin of the first sin. Real paradise is hate. It's anger and remorse. It's the evil that lies within all of us. Beatrice. You've insulted our way of living not long enough. Your methods are an insult to everything I stand for. We as adults should be protecting our students. So that's the path you choose, Sensei. So be it. I'll be waiting for you in the Basilica. Why don't we take a bet on whether you can make it to me? Sensei, you truly are an incomprehensible presence. Black Soup perceives you as a rival. Quite a compliment coming from him. Maestro is absolutely fascinated with you. He thinks you alone can understand him. To Golconde, you're a metaphor that completes his eternal search. I don't remember Golconde at all. And I perceive you as an adversary. We reject each other, like oil and water. My natural enemy. Yes. We're ready. Squash them. Grind them under your heel. I'm with you, squad. Beatrice! Fuck her! I swear. It happens at least once every time I do this. But the game just crashes on me. It happens every time. It's happened at least once every time I've tried to record this. I don't know what causes it to crash. Alright. It's funny that Sari is not in here yet. Sari is clearly with us. But, whatever. Maybe they're holding back Sari for the final big epic conclusion fight. Alright. Let's hope this doesn't crash on me again. Again? Oh no! Okay, never mind. It's very loud. At least the voices are. Uh-oh. Mika's here. Where'd she come from? Mika? Mika? How'd you get here? Long time no see, sorry. I mean, it wasn't that long. I spent a long time thinking really hard about how I could get through Sensei to beat down Squad to pieces, but I'm really coming up short. So I just decided I'd figure it out as I go, which wasn't my best idea. Sensei, you really are too strong. Oh boy. Mika, you need to stop. There isn't time for this right now. Sorry, Sensei, I didn't try really hard to be good for a while. I get what you're doing, Sensei, but I can't be the student you want me to be. I've let you down so many times at this point. What's one more? Do we run or fight? Sensei? Mika needs to learn a lesson. Good. I was getting angry. Oh, are y'all going to punish me? Really, the villain is always so misunderstood. Oh, I got a cat walking on top of me right now. Cat, you're kind of like in the middle of blocking my screen. Get off of me, fat cat. Cat's like walking around my desk. We've subdued her, I think. Are you sure she's not gonna get up again? Owie. Sensei really do get in my way sometimes. Mika, say I'll be fine. She's doing her best. Mika, you need to go back. I don't want you to get hurt. Sensei. I did it again, didn't I? I keep betraying you. Just the worst student, taking advantage of your trust. But, I can't. Oh. I have nowhere to go, Sensei. Not Trinity, not anywhere. I'm the Witch of Trinity now. I heard Seiya over and over again. I don't want to get kicked out. I won't get to play with Nagi or Sensei. All the people I treasure will be out of my reach. And if I'm expelled, I won't be Sensei's student anymore. Sensei won't care about me. I know there's no happy future for them or fate, because I'm the villain of everyone's story. I'm a murderer. The only thing I have left to live for is my revenge. Squad, why? Why are things like this? You stole everything from me. Lost everything I held dear. It's all your fault. Why do you guys get to see your friends every day? Enjoy your lives. Meanwhile, I've become a speck of dust. There's nothing left to live for. So tell me, what am I supposed to do? I can't let Sara get away with what she did. I can't stand that Sensei is helping this shameless lying backstabber. Sensei, I'm sorry. You can't stop me. Now she's been driven to the edge. Mika, come back! Where'd she go? What is she thinking? She's a loose cannon. Mika really hates me to her core. I can't blame her for thinking I'm shameless, but I'm doing what I must. Leader, what should we do? Mika isn't going to give up. The odds aren't stacked in our favor. Arius and the council, an incredibly strong, vengeful Tea Party member. It doesn't matter what the odds are. We enter the Basilica through the former institute, just as we planned. There's no time left. We have to throw caution to the wind. I mean, you literally don't fuck with a person who literally has nothing left to lose. You literally don't fuck with people like that. Oh jeez, I really get suffering. What we left behind, Sensei? Mika. This way. This is the oldest building I've seen in the Arius district. I've never been inside before. That makes sense. It may be in ruins, but it's considered a historical site. It's so weird to think the original Arius students studied in there. I wonder what kind of lessons they had. Those questions are lost to history. Let's go. We need to get to the underground corridor. This way! I think this is it! Great job, Iori. A moment, please. If the passage is connected to the Basilica in a straight line, the turn will be dangerous. I've thought about the possibility of an ambush, considering it's a straight line. No, I'm talking about Masono Mika. I've been trying to think what I would do in her shoes. Right now, Sensei is her only obstacle. She doesn't want to hurt them, but Sensei's presence puts realizing her vengeance out of reach. That means... that's not good. Sensei! Oh no, turn around, that pillar's collapsing! Whoa! Dodge the build. Are you okay, Sensei? Yeah, just barely. Thank goodness. I know these ruins are old, but it collapsed out of nowhere. Wait, where's Leader? Leader? Where are you? I'm here, on the other side of the pillar. There's too much smoke and debris. Are you hurt? I made it out okay, just on the wrong side. I'll move the pillow for you, leader. Just wait 1 second. What do I do? Me moving it is just making everything worse. Why do I always get to make everything worse? Oh jeez. What happened now? This is bad. There's no way around it. Everything is ruined! Leader, are you okay? Leader, can you hear me? We're gonna have to find a point in the middle of meat. I think I'll have to take a rain check on that. Alright. Well, it was Mika. I did it! I really had to control the power so since it wouldn't get sucked in. Oh jeez. Well, Joe my sorry. I was hoping it would be you. She's got that evil look in her eye. It's kind of freaky, honestly. No, why would you end it there? Fuck me. Fuck me. What a way to end this batch of episodes. I mean, I knew it was gonna be short, and I knew the cliffhanger would fucking suck. Oh, I think the part 3 comes out in a couple weeks, thankfully. So there's not a whole lot of wait time between now and then, but it sucks. It sucks. All right, well that's gonna be it for this part. When we come back, we will wrap up the story of the Forgotten Gods. We'll see what happens with the Arius squad and Mika. And we'll see if we can't get things to a happy ending. So, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next part. Later.